All right, welcome. Here I'm going to go over the concept of units of measurements, which is right here in the section 1.3, part of your math review. So I'd like to get started with the following. Okay, so measurements. Every time you make the measurements, okay, you do the following. You measure your height, you read your watch, take your temperature, weigh cantaloupes. You pump gas at the gas station. That's all involves making measurements. But in science, though, particularly in chemistry, we measure quantities. We do the experiments. We calculate those results based on those experiments. We use numbers to report measurement values. So based on what was obtained and then what was calculated from there. And then, of course, at the end is we compare those results to some standards to see how far they were, how close the individual was in reproducing that measurement or that experiment. So that's something that we do all the time in chemistry. Of course, whenever you involve measurement, you got to use what's called a measuring device or a tool. A measuring tool is used to compare some dimension of an object to its standards. In a measurement of the, for example, in a measurement involving the thickness of the skin fold at the waist, we use what are called capillaries. Okay. If you want to measure how hot something is, you use what's called a thermometer. But again, the idea behind it is you have these little markings you guys see here. And you notice on this device, it has two different type of measurements, in inches and in millimeters. Okay, but they're going to represent the same measured value, but the number itself is going to be reported in different units. Okay, so we'll talk about this later on. Okay, so in a measurement, you need involved is a number followed by a unit all the time. Okay, so like it says here, in stating a measurement, whenever you use it in a device like in the lab you guys be doing for Chem 108 this semester, you need a device that'll give you a number followed by unit. So here are some examples here: 35 meters, a quarter of a liter, 225 pounds, and 3.4 hours. So making measurement here is involving length, volume, mass, and of course time. And the importance behind this is these values right here. What makes these numbers so important is that they are significant based on the measuring device that was used to make the measurement itself. So that's why they are important to make. Why they're important and why they involve significant figures, because not all numbers are significant. So that's what involved so far here, and then we'll get back to the metric system in a little bit. Thank you.